Alright, warning, this is going to be more or less a rant video of one of the new cards in standard format for Cardfight Vanguard. The rant is going to be more than likely about Brandt. However, I will admit that I love the new card art for it. But I think that its skill should be a slightly higher cost, as it does not appear to be any kind of limitation to how many times you can use it. However, according to an opponent I fought recently on Cardfight area, they have informed me, quote-unquote informed, that it is actually a once-per-game ability. However, neither card, Wandering Starhulk Ruler Brandt, nor the deity actually suggest this, nor does the wiki have any current rulings on it. However, the activation cost is Counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 1, up as opposed to what it was initially of a Counterblast 2 to activate the following effect. Until the end of your opponent's turn, change the below effects of your opponent's trigger effects, other than the power increase, to critical. Your Vanguard gets -1 critical until end of battle, and heal, deal 1 damage to your Vanguard. To be completely honest, I think it should have just stuck with the Counterblast 2 ability, as this seems to be just a way to quickly either make or break the meta. However, my qualm isn't really with the grade 3 Brandt, it's actually with Wandering Starhulk Deity Brandt Ringer, the grade 4. Which is a Counterblast 1 for pretty much the same skill, just adding 2 triggers to its ability, which is the draw trigger and the front trigger. Personally, I believe that the cost for Brandt Ringer should be a Counterblast and a Persona Blast, slightly more to at least balance it out. However, me and my brother have actually found cards that are possible counters to a Brandt deck. Now, just a reminder, this is both a rant video and a speculation video. So I'll let him take it away with the first card we found out about, or not found out about, but we've tested. Beast Deity Azure Dragon. I'll just edit the loading in post.
You just have to cough a bunch. So, basically, Azure Dragon's really good against Brandt because it can rush really fast, really hard. Mainly the Azure Dragon one, not for my testing. Razor doesn't really do anything, or Azure Kaiser doesn't, but that thing with its first skill, Counterblast 1, win place, draw a card, call a card, and attack. If it hits, it doesn't stand. If it doesn't hit, then stand it. And then if it's like Tortoise, it can do it all over again for a Counterblast Soul Blast, which is really easy for things, especially if you're using Shout and a bunch of other cards. It's pretty easy to rush really fast, and then you can get like 7 or 8 attacks depending on, whatever you're running on the first fucking turn that are all like 20k or greater, so it's pretty fucking easy. Basically what, with the Beast Deity Azure Dragon deck, I have fought the Brandt successfully full games about 3 times, and I lost one because I was grade stuck. I had grade 1 for the entire game, and then he made me eat shit, and I lost, obviously. And then the other 2 times were games that we were both doing really well. And then I kind of just started annihilating by the second turn as grade 3. When I had Beast City twice, which then I get 7 or 8 attacks 2 turns in a row that are all like 20k or greater.
And it probably helps that Nova Grappler is an Excel deck.
Yeah, Excel is probably the best. I haven't gotten to doing testing with other decks with Protect, which I think Protect is probably going to be the other best other than Oracles. I don't think Oracles is going to do too well. But I think Beast City probably is right now the greatest counter to it, in my opinion.
Okay. And that is his...
Because it kills them easily, fast. It kills anyone easy, fast.
And that is his speculation for Beast Deity rushing. Especially with Assured Dragon's skill.
Yeah, it's really easy. Only counterblast 2 in 1 turn, which is... You can do that on your first turn real fast. So
another thing we've both speculated is Aquaforce probably has a really, really good chance of standing up to Brandt.
With the Aquaforce Rush deck.
With Aquaforce Rush using Algos, Naval Gazer, and Maelstrom.
Some people don't use Maelstrom, some people don't use Naval Gazer. They use one or the other. Mostly, but some people do it. They run both for like late game. But doesn't really matter what one you do. I say probably against Brandt right now, Naval Gazer is probably going to be the best one because you get to stand your rear guards and you don't want to be drive checking too much with this whole new trigger thing. So I'm guessing Naval Gazer right now is going to be the better card for this, and you always want to do that Algos thing. And some people have been wanting to get rid of heal triggers and draw triggers and Aquaforce because, they don't really need it. For the most part, if you're playing your fucking cards right, your opponent won't even get to the fact where you need to start healing or using perfect guards.
Yeah.
If you pull off all the cards correctly and early and everything, you will win before you need to start perfect guarding.
And if you don't screw yourself over with your own shuffling.
Yeah.
Or in the terms of area, if the shuffling algorithm doesn't screw you over.
Yeah, but right now, so Naval Gazer, Algos Rush with, other cards from Aquaforce, obviously, is probably going to be one of the other best things. Just any deck that can rush will really be able to, put it in for Brandt.
Yeah, and with Naval Gazer, it's at least a cheap cost to
Counterblast 1, stand a rear guard, give it 10k, which is really easy. To do. And it's an Excel deck, so
yeah,
you stand that, they already have the extra 10k.
You stand it Excel. On Excel.
So it's a 20k thing.
Yep.
Which is really cool because Excel was going to be a lot of people were thinking Excel was going to be trash at the beginning of.
And of course, standard. With Blue Maelstrom, who stands himself.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Which is a little weird for.
I haven't actually ran into this one a lot recently.
I know I've used it against you, but basically...
This one actually, unlike Overlord, doesn't actually lose its twin drive when it stands.
Against Brandt kind of sucks, because you don't want a twin drive.
Really. You don't want to really twin drive against Brandt because of the stupid trigger
You don't want
to
run into triggers.
Yeah.
Which, for some decks, you can get away with front triggers.
However, for Oracles, you can just casually stack your triggers on the bottom of the deck.
I don't suggest doing that.
Don't suggest doing that unless you are certain your opponent's going to constantly activate Brandt's effects until he's out of Counterblast. But again, according to some person on Area, they told me it was a once per game ability. However, the rulings don't suggest that, as there are no rulings at this time that I can find.
We haven't found anything that suggests that it is, but we're not going to say that it's not because we haven't found out.
However, I will continue looking.
If you guys know if it is once per game, please tell us, send us a link or something. We're not dumb, we're just dumb.
We're not dumb, it's just we're probably blind and haven't found it.
We haven't found the specific things. I don't watch the Vanguard anime, so it might be in the anime that they say it's once per game or whatever.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen the episode that it is. It might say that, but I'm sorry, I just don't like the anime. I just like playing the game. So yeah, next one.
The next place we found that it's possible to be a counter to to Brandt would be in the Angel Feather clan with the solidifies that
Celestials, Zerakiel.
Celestials,
And
Zerakiel, Mobile
and
Hospital, Feather Palace, and Crimson Impact Metatron.
We think this is going to be good because it's a protect thing, which might not work, so don't quote us on that.
Don't quote us on that, and please don't take our advice to heart. We're just speculating, and we're just fans of the game, but also as players, we are a little frustrated by Brandt players who have automatically increased in areas.
8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 of my fights have been against Brandt.
Yeah.
If
we don't mind MLB, but
of my fights will be against Brandt.
We don't mind fighting MLB because it's a little easier to counter.
Right. I hated MLB at the beginning, the Messiah Knight, Lord Blaster, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce his name because I'm stupid. But, I hated him at first because he gets 8k and 6 crits, which is a little annoying for free, basically, but he's really easy to stop.
Yeah.
Well, at the beginning, I just thought it was
just take out his rear guards.
Swing at his rear guards. But, I don't know.
But with Solidify Celestial Zerakiel,
you can protect things really easy, which stops his Vanguard.
Exactly.
Not really doing much, and they don't gain too much power, per se. They're not, every time I've fought him, I've never
especially with the superior ride ability, even if your Vanguard's at grade 3.
Let's say you just ride a Metatron, use its skill or whatever. And then you can ride this over, and that's 2 protect in 1 turn.
Exactly.
And, then you got Mobile Hospital, which this helps significantly with the Mobile Hospital skill, which getting that against Brandt's going to be really fun for Angel Feather players. And Angel Feather have been dominating the competitive scene as of recently.
Yeah, it really has.
Just look at that skills. Kind of when it attacks Vanguard or Rearguard.
Soul Blast 2 grade 3s.
And then you have to basically counterblast all your damage zone.
Yep.
And until the end of the power gets 20k crit, and your opponent cannot call Sentinels, which that's a 32k crit without a booster and without any power that you can give with Angel Feather cards.
Exactly. And I do not believe the card abilities of gaining a crit actually pertains to the trigger effect because it was not a trigger that triggered it.
So
it was the card's skill.
He still gets the crit. And, drive checking still works. You can still give power easily. So he can be.
As I said, I do not believe that is the case, but I may be proven wrong eventually.
It's not. I'm not going to be proven wrong. That is not the case, because that's not due to a trigger.
Yeah, that's not due to a trigger. That's due to its skill.
Phantom Blaster Dragon, Gust Blaster is not going to be affected by that trigger.
Exactly. And of course, there's Metatron, which is the other Angel Feather. We've discussed about it.
Just this whole deck. Angel Feather. Don't quote us on Angel Feather.
We're saying it's a potential.
You can quote me on that Nova Grappler one. I've tested that. I've won every game other than the grade stock one, which is only 3 games.
When ridden from a grade 3, so when it rides on top of a grade 3, at least that is a weird wording of saying it. But I double checked it because of the whole Promised Daughter riding on a grade 3, or Imperial Daughter riding on a grade 3, getting 15k.
They worded it really weird.
Yeah, they worded this one weird.
Which confused us just a bit.
But we looked it up and double checked it.
So yeah, when this thing rides over something, kind of boss 2, call a card from your damage zone to rear guard circle and it gets 15k. Not a crit, wish it did. But I think its other skill is really good. Put a card from your damage zone at the bottom of the deck, deal yourself a damage. Yep. Which sucks against Brandt, I guess, because, trigger effects.
Yeah, it would suck against Brandt, but at least you get the power.
And you can use, if you use its first skill with the little when ridden thing, you can use its second skill to get rid of one of the counterblasts, so it's basically just counterblast 1.
Exactly.
Heal the damage, because the first one heals.
Yeah.
So, you're literally just healing yourself. A free heal.
Yeah.
For nothing, basically.
Technically free 2 heals, but you'll still wind up getting a damage. You're just exchanging a card.
I say free heal because you're literally losing a card in your damage zone.
And next thing we believe would be cards within the Murakumo clan with Dueling Dragons and Geki and Zanbaku.
Which,
as well as the new Shirayuki card. I'm scrolling down. I just wanted to show off the art.
I was telling you to go over to Zanbaku first.
Yeah, Zanbaku, because you need Zanbaku
from what we
for
think,
Geki.
you want to run Zanbaku first so they can't re-ride. Well, not re-ride, but ride into the grade 4.
Yeah.
Because of Zanbaku's specific card skill, they can't ride a grade 3 or greater on a grade 3.
And that would at least stop him from riding to the grade 4 brand.
So they still have to count by Soul Ass, which we have to do that too. But it helps, and we can keep our front triggers because, as I am currently suggesting, if you're running an Excel deck, use front triggers now. It's going to be a part of the meta. I'm positive of that.
Yes.
With Brandt now.
With Vanguard, you need to adapt with the meta because Jesus Christ, you will lose a lot if you don't.
You will need to use front triggers if you're running an Excel deck when the set drops. So, I'd suggest you guys start buying front triggers or adjusting your decks with front triggers or whatever. For my Nova Grappler one, I know it doesn't really matter and I keep bringing it up, but that's the most successful deck I've ever used against Brandt right now.
Yeah.
Which I've only done limited testing. It's not like we've done too much. I run 6 draws and 6 stands and 4 heals, so, I mean, I got rid of my crits. I mean, I normally ran 6 crits.
Oh, okay. That's why you suggested putting this one in here.
Yeah, because you want to go on Zanbaku first.
Yeah, it's Zanbaku first
and
then Zangeki later.
Zangeki, and then you get the good.
Because at least by the time that happens, at least by the time this would happen, somewhat predictable, but also there are people that will save their grade 0s. But for certain in-game stuff, you have to guard with a grade 0, otherwise you're going to lose.
Which you want to plan your Zanbaku turns.
Yeah, you want to plan your Zangeki turn out.
Like, if you know your opponent just drove check 2, critical triggers or whatever, that's when you want to Zangeki if he has a small hand, because he's not going to be able to guard too much.
Yep.
And he gets easy crit if they're in your front row, which sucks, I guess, against Link Joker, because they do bind a bit with this new Brandt deck. They don't do it as heavily as they did, but they can still bind your rear guards. And then Zanbaku.
That's Zanbaku. And then finally we figured
Shirayuki
would probably be able to at least help in the Murakumos.
Yeah, a little later in the game, like after the first.
I was gonna say for like a late game turn.
Yeah, after the first Zanbaku one.
Yeah.
You use Shirayuki and fucking use its stand skill if you have the soul.
Yeah, if you have the soul, we suggest you use it.
You gotta keep your soul good. You don't wanna.
And make sure you decrease the hell out of Brandt.
Yeah, you want this card to be on your Vanguard. If you do have more than enough soul. More than enough. What the fuck?
Oh, that happens all the time.
Demon.
I can use it.
The Hellspawn.
Oh no, my computer. It's possessed.
No, it's been deleted.
Oh no. Ibuki, he's infected my computer.
God damn it, Bobby.
I'm leaving that in.
Okay. I'm very disappointed in you. But if you can use this twice in one turn, if you have one that you can use. Oh, nope. Wait, yeah, you can use it. Yeah, my bad. So you can lower your opponent's fucking grade 4 or grade 3 minus 15k in a turn. And you can do it on your opponent's turn.
Yep. Because it says when placed.
On Guardian Circle. Look at the...
Yep. When placed on Guardian Circle.
Vanguard or Rearguard. And then if it's on Guardian Circle, it's minus 10k.
Yep.
To 3 units in their front row.
Yep.
And against Brandt, they are not an Excel deck.
Yep.
And I'm happy they don't have that Bermuda thing where they get all Excel.
Oh, they get whatever.
All imaginary gifts.
Which is...
That's broken, and I hate you.
No.
Anyone who uses that and you're a male, I hate you. I will say that now. I hate
That
you.
is his opinion, not mine.
It is my opinion, and I will stand by it. If I find you in an area, I will most likely not fight you. Because that deck is gay, and I hate you.
Just for that, I'm putting both our names in there in the
description.
The
like, oh yeah, if you want to go fight,
if you want to go fight either of us
with Bermudas or
with
Brandt.
Bermuda or Brandt,
We will be happy to decline.
We will be happy.
No, I'll fight Brandt. But
I'll gladly fight
I don't
Brandt.
like fighting
But Bermuda, I have mixed feelings about.
I mean,
like, I love fighting it. Like, it's fun to fight against, but
they dominate me.
After they decided to do the whole melody thing,
when I use like Tachikaze or whatever, that's one of the other decks I would love to run with this whole thing. I always get destroyed by Bermuda. I've also been destroyed by Brandt with Tachikaze.
Yeah, but with that grade 4, that gives them a different imaginary gift other than Excel,
they
Force.
They do get Force. With that one, they get Force as well.
No, I know. They have Force automatically, but I mean, there's a grade 4 that gives them Force, Excel, Protect.
I know, that's what I'm talking. I thought you were saying that one get Force. That one. They get Force.
That one is only if, like, if I remember correctly, is like only if they reveal 10 cards with different names. That's almost impossible.
That's not that hard. Every time someone's done that, they've gotten that. That's really not that hard.
How have you actually fought that grade 4, and I have yet to come across it?
I don't, because everyone hates me.
Apparently.
Every time I'll fight them, and then I'll leave the game, and then I'll type in chat, I will not fight Bermuda, don't challenge me if you're running Bermuda. And then people will challenge me, I have to battle them, and they're running Bermudas. I'm like, fine. It's either I don't fight, or I fight Bermudas. That's what it was before this fucker came out.
Before this fucker came out?
Like, I wasn't even fighting Oracles that much. Like, you were complaining about Oracles, Angel Feather, and some other deck.
No, Angel Feather I do have issues with, but that's only because, like, anytime I come very close to winning, all of a sudden, BAM! Heal trigger! What the fuck?!
But, like, I never ran against Oracles, really. I'm easily able to kind of, especially with Beast DD.
Yeah, fight against Oracles.
I could do Oracles, I guess. Now.
Yeah, now.
Which Beast DD needs more support.
Of course Beast DD needs support. It still just came out.
We don't have enough Beast DD cards, weird. Illuminate Dragon needs to come out soon enough, weird.
I mean, you can use Beast DD Premium.
I mean, no one's gonna use Beast DD Premium.
But nobody's going to use
You can use Victor and fuck people.
Yeah, you can use Victor and fuck people over.
I mean, maybe you can use the Beast DD card in Victor, but most of the time you need...
However, our Brandt rant has turned into just a regular rant at this point.
I'm sorry, but this is basically all the things that we found.
That could be. Could be.
Could be.
So, Mr. Troll, who likes to hate comment.
I will beat your ass, you faggot.
That was not me. But Mr. Troll, who likes to hate comment on the video, must at least learn to listen to the full video rather than hear the first couple of lines of the video and then insult both of us for, just sharing an opinion.
Insult him.
I will stab you in the dick.
I will still attack you in the comments. I'm the one who's been doing that, you faggot. Every time he comments, I'm gonna fucking spam him with hate.
However, this has been our, Vanguard speculation video and potential ways to counter Brandt. If you enjoyed the video, leave us a like, comment for more.
If you don't enjoy the video, fuck off. Don't tell us you don't enjoy it.
If you have any suggestions on how to counter Brandt, please let us know, and we'll actually probably record a video of us trying out your suggestions.
Also, if you have done testing after this video, and you find out that something we said is false, please tell us.
Please let us know so that we may correct it.
Don't fucking hate comment me, because I will kill you.
No flames, please.
No. But, always, you gotta be polite, man.
Excuse me?
Alright. Is that it?
Yeah.
Alright, please let me out of the dungeon.
Please let me out of the recording dungeon.
I need to leave. I haven't gone to the bathroom in 3 weeks, man. I need to leave. Nah, I'm just playing.
Just for that, I'm faking it that you're the editor of the video. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, share with your friends if you enjoy speculating as we do. And as always, have a wonderful day.